bones like a mud sinking, cold little stones in a fox print grin. This is how to tickle a trout. Slow hands, quiet mouth, heartbeat softer than the river sound. This is how to tickle a trout. Stay still, breathe out, let the silver lightning circle round. Sun on your neck and that swirl of minnows split past where the cattails grow. Reach under ledges where the shadows sleep. Feel just a shimmer, not a thing too deep. But this is how to tickle a trout. Slow hands, quiet mouth, heartbeat softer than the river sound. This is how to tickle a trout. Stay still, breathe out, let the silver lightning circle round. Granddad's voice in the back of your mind. Boy, take your time, let the world unwind. You're not out of wonder, you're learning the stream that once slept through. Keep the dead like a dream. This is how to tickle a trout. Slow hands, quiet mouth, heartbeat softer than the river sound. This is how to tickle a trout. Stay still, breathe out, let the silver lightning circle. Sunrise paints the window pane a golden glow. Coffee steams a quiet dream so soft and low. My old doggy stretches out a sleepy sigh. Another day, another chance beneath the sky. The world outside is calling. The morning dew is falling. Foxgloves and paws, nature's sweet laws. We wander free, just you and me. Foxgloves and paws, breaking all flaws. A simple grace in this wild space. That old dirt path that winds and turns a secret away. Whisper secrets to the trees throughout the day. He sniffs the scent of rabbit when a moment passed. My heart beats quick, this peaceful feeling built to last. Some folks chase the silver and the gold, stories of their riches often. Foxgloves and paws, nature's sweet laws. We wander free, just you and me. Pity the Harlequin, the boy who could not find a face. The phantoms made him what he was, an echo in an empty space. The part he played was of himself, a fugitive without a home, and all the things he left unsaid, and then we'll always be alone. For we live and we die in a world where time cannot lie. To play the Harlequin is to be born and die without a soul, to walk upon a gilded stage of twilight and play the hangman's toll. So play the Harlequin and say the things you always left unsaid. When they say break a leg, they mean you can't escape the scene. So break a leg and break a heart, for that you will always be apart. For we live and we die in a world where time cannot couldn't bear to show his face. Now you're a Harlequin, and all his ghosts have gone without a trace. I pity the Harlequin, the boy who could not find a face. The phantoms made him what he was, an echo in an empty space. The part he played was of himself, a fugitive without a home, and all the things he left unsaid, and then we'll always be alone. For we live and we die in a world where time cannot lie. To play the Harlequin is to be born and die without a soul, to walk upon a gilded stage of twilight and pay the hangman's toll. So play the Harlequin and say the things you always left unsaid. When they say break a leg, they mean you can't escape the scene. So break a leg and break a heart, for that you will always be apart. For we live and we die in a world where time cannot lie. You can be my Harlequin, Harlequin and all his ghosts have gone without a trace. The world will be your stage when you awake, and all the parts you play, the masks you wear, will show what it takes. For in this world, time heals nothing and proves to are no fake. For we live and we die in a world where time cannot lie. The Harlequin is dead. The Harlequin is dead. Check my watch, eternity laughed. Said, buddy, you're doing the math too fast. I sent a follow-up, marked it urgent, please. Eternity put me on hold with the breeze. I tapped my foot, I cleared my throat. The sun went down just to make a note. The moon showed up like, what's the rush? Eternity said, relax, hush. Eternity takes its time. It doesn't care about deadlines. It missed my meeting, skipped the queue. Said I'll get back to you in a few. Eternity takes its time. Leaves me on red by the stars. I'm pacing circles in a straight line. Forever's leaning at the bar. tried to hurry the seasons along, told autumn, hey, you're lingering too long. Winter shrugged in a woolly coat, spring said I'll bloom when I'm in the mood. I googled how long is infinity, results longer than your anxiety. I asked the future for a concrete date, it sent me a meme that said, wait. Eternity takes its time, shows up late but stays too long, doesn't bother to explain itself, just hums an ancient off-key song. Eternity takes its time while I refresh the page again. I'm stuck in traffic with my thoughts, forever took the scenic bend. Fate's front door twice, left a note that wasn't very nice. Fate wrote back in curse and angel on the start. Eventually I tick-tock, relax, unwind, early by a million lifetimes. Breathe in, sigh, lose the plot. You can't rush what time forgot. Eternity takes its time, it's not impressed by panic or plans, while I'm sprinting toward the finish line, forever stretching out in time. Eternity takes its time, so maybe I should take a hit. Stop yelling at the universe and wait like I meant it. Finally sat down, gave up the chase. That's when eternity showed its face. Said good now that you're not in a rush, we can begin. eyes grow wide. He's holding his rosary tight, as a boy in the gallery is pleading for mercy. But the rat is thirsty for blood. The pauper and the papist were brought before the court. The pauper and the papist gave no retort. The pauper and the papist were taken to the wood, and then they both stood before God. The priest blesses himself as the boy is being led out to the scaffold that awaits to ferry him from this place where there is no doubt. The pauper and the papist were brought before the court. The pauper and the papist gave no retort. The pauper and the papist were taken to the wood, and then they both stood before God. Before God. Dust on the boots, smoke from the pan, grandma stirring beans in a copper can. Little kids racing through laundry lines, old bus waiting by the boarded sign. We go, the Trek of the Tabor. Cardboard suitcase, hard like a drum, laughing loud on broken asphalt. If the road is calling, we come. We sing the Trek of the Tabor. All our stories packed in one van. If the sky is wide and open, we belong to every land. Cards on the table, rooster still proud. Uncle tells fortunes too fast, too loud. Mama mends dressings by candle glare, goatee flashing in the midnight air. We go, the Trek of the Tabor. Cardboard suitcase, hard like a drum, laughing loud on broken asphalt. If the road is calling, we come. We He lives in the crawl space, dust in his crooked grin. Keeps all the house keys, never lets you in. Name in the floorboards, scratched with a rusted pin. You laugh at the stories, then you hear him again. It's the Hobgoblin under your bed, in your head won't stop knocking. Every small fear that you've ever locked in, he's got packets full of all your bad options. Hobgoblin saying, come on kid, you were born for the toxins. Every weak moment he walks in, yeah, you let him in. Drinks from your coffee, leaves you the bitter part. Speaks like your parents, but twists every word. Start hangs from the mirror, tugging your shirt too tight. Your escape hatch won't open, you hide in the closet tonight. It's the Hobgoblin under your bed, in your head won't stop knocking. Every small fear that you've ever locked in, he's got pockets full of all your bad options. Hobgoblin saying, come on kid, you were born for the toxins. Every weak moment he walks in, yeah, you let him up, he feeds on bright fear. But when you name him, he starts shrinking, shrinking, yeah. Just a shadow on your ceiling. It was a Hobgoblin under your bed, in your head always talking. Any small fear that you never locked in, and just a handful of dust and old toxins. Hobgoblin, now he's a joke that you tell too often. Every strong step that you walk in, he can't follow it. He can't follow it. You walked in late, last night's curry on your sleeve, laces frayed. But the way you moved made the floorboards breathe. You laughed off the rain, said it's only water. But I watched little kingdoms form at the edge of your collar. You don't need glass slippers to be something magic to me. You don't need midnight to turn every glance into a dream. All that glitter falls short when you're standing right here. You don't need glass slippers to allay my fear. Your phone screen cracked like a tiny map of all the times you dropped your guard and the world pushed back. You say I'm a mess, telling the truth is really hard. But every chipped nail, every loose thread are the same as the lies you spread. You don't need glass slippers to be something magic to me. You don't need midnight to turn a dream. All that glitter falls short when you're standing right here. You don't need glass slippers, I already see you clear. The storybooks keep their palaces, their polished perfect scenes. Oh, I'll take you in this small apartment